So I'm quite in the middle of it, deadass. In the middle. My friend colored this bookmark like over a year ago maybe, and she did like a smooshy guy in the back. But that's what it says. And it says, I'm gonna start reading on page 212. Not the beginning of a chapter or anything. Right in the beginning. Just for you. To make it so convenient. So let me just read. I'm not used to it. Or, I'm not used to saying it, he says. I should have practiced. There'll be plenty of time for that. And please call me Billy or William. Some folk here have taken to calling me Junior, but I would rather. It didn't spread. It is a strange custom. Naming the child the same as the parent. Almost as if the parent's voice told the parents hopes to predict one day. They chuckle together. According to my father. A fine enough man, a fine enough name can be used again, he says. Catherine laughs. She looks around the room. Everyone is watching us and pretending that they are not. I would not have chosen to meet you this way. Oh, he says. What way would you have preferred? On a trail somewhere? On a fine spring day? On horses, so that you would have to prove your mettle by catching me. You would have to prove your mettle by catching me. You don't think that my coming here on my own proves my mettle? That is true, she says. It most certainly does. He is nervous and drinking fast. Catherine refills his glass because he is nervous and drinking fast. The Aarons have lived here a long time, he says, and Catherine nods. The Aarons are entrenched at Greavestrike, and it is more than their poisons and their morbid artwork on the walls. Still lives of butchered meat and flowers, and black snakes curled around nudes. They have seeped into the manor itself. Now every inch of the wood and shadow is also part of them. Of course. The Aaron's ancestral estate lies in Bryn. Catherine says, Greavestrike Manor is the rightful home of the stewards of the Queen, and it goes as the Queen goes. You mean that if Arisno becomes Queen, the Malones would live here? Billy closes his mouth quickly over the question, as if he has been instructed not to mention her sisters' names. Yes, Catherine replies. Do you think they would like it? Do you think it would suit them? No, he answers. No. And raises his eyes to the high ceilings. The tall windows obscured with velvet drape. I think they'd be more likely to live in tents in the yard. Catherine blurts laughter. Real laughter, and her eyes find of guilt. He has drawn away into the far corner, pretending to listen to the council concerns of Renata Haregrove and Margaret Bullen, but the whole time watching Catherine jealously. She does not want to think so, but it would be easier if Peter were not there at all. It would be easier if Peter were not there at all. Fucking Peter. Billy, she says, would you care to see more of the manor? It would be a pleasure. It would be a pleasure. It would be a pleasure. No one objects when they move into the hall together, though there is a momentary hush in the already hushed conversation. The second they are free of the drawing room, Catherine takes a great heaving sigh. A great heaving sigh. Oh, a great heaving sigh. A great heaving sigh. Great heaving sigh. When the mainlander looks at her strangely, she blushes. Sometimes I think I have had so much ceremony I could scream, she says. He smiles. I know what you mean. She does not think that he does, but he will soon enough. The entire Beltane festival is one ritual after another. The hunt, the disembarking, and the quickening. His poor mainland mind will addle, trying to remember all the rules and decorum. There will be no break from it, I suppose, he says. Not even from meetings of this kind. How many suitors will there be, Queen Catherine? I do not know, she says. Once there were many, but now Natalia thinks it will only be 6 or 7. Only be 6 or 7. Only be 6 or 7. Will only be 6 or 7. 6 or 7. But even that number seems a burden when she thinks of Peter. How can she ask him to stand aside and watch? It is what he says he wants, but she knows that he is lying. It is what he says when he wants it, but she thinks she knows that he is lying. You don't sound excited, Chatworth says. None of you queens seem to want to be courted. The girls I know back home would go mad to receive so many suitors. Catherine tries to smile. She is letting it slip, leaving him open to be snatched up by Mirabella and the Westwoods. She forces herself to step in close and to tilt her face up to his. When she kisses him, his lips are warm. He moves them against hers, and she almost pulls away. She will never be lost in him the way she is in Peter. There is no point even in hoping. She will have many more moments like this, when she is a queen. Passionless moments spent silently, screaming until she can return to Peter. That was lovely, Chatworth says. Yes, it was. They smile awkwardly. He did not sound like he meant it any more than she did, but they lean forward anyway to do it again. And that leads up to another chapter, a new chapter on page 216, and that's where I'm going to stop there. Where I'm going to stop and insert my gorgeous bookmark in. Thank you so much for listening to me read